Can someone explain to me why Simeone is still fielding our top players when we have nothing to fight for? We've basically been knocked out of every tournament we are playing, the league, Copa del Rey, like there's nothing to fight for. We can't even fight for second place in the league because Real Madrid have already, given us that kind of gap, and it's kind of useless fighting for something like that at this point. So why is he still fielding our top players and delivering some kind of shady results? We lost to Asasuna this past midweek 2-0. He couldn't even score a goal. But he played our top players. He played Solot, Alvarez, Griezmann. Everyone played. But then, mostly when teams get to this point in the season, they rotate. Why are we not rotating? We have Club World Cup coming. We can't afford to have, injuries to our important players. I mean, Barrios even had a scare in the Assassina game. We can't have injuries to our key players. So why are you not rotating? This is the chance to give certain players who are, going out this summer time to prove themselves and kind of get attention for themselves. We need buyers for players like Lemar, Aspilicueta. Okay, I think he might be a free agent this summer. But people like Lemar and other players who we want out, we need people to bring their sights to set their sights on them. Because I mean Lemar, you can't really count on him being available. So we need him to get as much playtime as possible to get a team to look at him and give us something. I mean, we'll take anything at this point. Though we bought him for 60 million, but we'll take anything. So why is he still playing our top player? Why is he still fielding everyone? Why is he still risking everyone? It doesn't make sense to me. What is this guy even doing? I'm all for Simeone being our coach, I'm not a Simeone out person, but I mean, why is he taking unnecessary risks like this? We have Club World Cup to prepare for, and this is our time to, actually go for something that we might have a good chance of winning. So why are we not doing that? Why are we risking players? Barrios has proved himself to be like an integral part of Simeone's midfield. We all know how much Simeone doesn't really trust kids like that. I mean, recently they started playing Giuliano and Barrios, like youngsters from our academy and all, but then usually like he doesn't do that. That's not Simeone. He doesn't really trust academy kids like that. Like it's something that we've known him for, but then that should tell you how good these players are, like Barrios and Giuliano are. It should tell you how important they are to the team. So why are you risking them? This is also a chance for you to play other kids, like Tofik, and to give them a chance to also try out the first team. I mean, it only makes sense, doesn't it? Even Barcelona did that against Valladolid. They played the kids, they rotated, and even them, the season wasn't over. But then they had a Champions League game against Inter Milan, so they rotated. Even when the league hadn't been decided yet, they still rotated. So why are we not rotating? Why are we not giving the kids a chance to, audition themselves for the first team? Because I still think we do need midfielders, and if we can't get a good defensive midfielder in the transfer market, maybe we can get one of our own to step up. I mean, Barca did that with Casado, but now got the long-term injury. But then Casado proved himself to at least be good enough to start, so he got that injury. And we've seen what Barca did with Paul Kubasi. We've seen what they've done with Lamine Yamal. Giving kids time to audition for the team is always good. Who knows what you might find? Who knows the kind of gem that you might see? So I don't know why he is still fielding the kids and putting our players at risk, especially knowing that some of our players are actually injury prone, and if we get a long-term injury to our good players, like our top players, that will affect our Club World Cup run. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm disappointed in how our season went, and I hope next season will be better. I want a trophy. It's been 4 years. To be 5 years next year. I want a trophy. I don't want Copa del Rey. I don't raise Copa del Rey. I want a league trophy or Champions League trophy. So however he makes it work, I don't know. I don't care. Just give me something to celebrate. That's all I'm saying. But you guys should comment and subscribe. Don't forget to like the video, share it to the Atletico Madrid fans, and I'll see you in the next one.